Holly from Life with Holly Lifestyles. I'm so excited to share with you my life as an entrepreneur and my tips and tricks for business. So today's video is super exciting. I'll be showing you different types of cameras that you can use for YouTube. I'll tell you the pros and cons for each and you can decide from there. But yeah, so if you're interested, make sure to keep watching. And if you're interested in my YouTube filming setup, I will definitely link in the cards above and a link down below so you can go watch that. And let's get in. So there are different types of cameras that you can use when you're filming. The one I am using right now is my full frame camera. The only thing about this camera is that yes, it's expensive, and second, it's not good for vlogging. First, you don't have the flip out screen, and second, third, it doesn't really follow your face or autofocuses. So this is only perfect for videos like this where I'm just sitting here and talking to you guys. But if you're looking for a vlogging camera, I'll be definitely showing you the other cameras that I'll be showing you. But I just want to let you know what camera I'm using right now, and you can also watch my filming setup, which I explain more on everything that I use in this kind of setup. So the first camera I'm going to talk about is basically the most expensive one. It's gonna go more affordable as I start talking. So the very first camera is a DSLR. This one is one of the older models. This is the Canon Rebel T6s. I'm actually trying to sell these cameras, so that is why I'm doing this video now, to make sure that I can show you before they go away. And if you're interested in buying, make sure to let me know in the comments down below, and we can chat there or DM me at Life with Holly Lifestyles on Instagram. So the very first one is this one right here. This one I've actually had for a while now. I used to use the traditional T3i, and then I switched over to this one maybe a few years later. So this one's perfect because it has that flip out screen that everyone wants. So it flips in and flips out to protect. This one you can change your lens. It has the best quality because it is a DSLR. The only bad thing is that it's super heavy. So if you're a guy vlogger or someone that has really strong arms, this is actually not that bad. Make sure that you use a more wider lens because it's not a full frame camera, so it'll definitely go really close to your face. And that's pretty much it I have to say about this. I've used this for a while. I love using it for photos. I love using it for video, and I've definitely used it for a pretty good chunk of time, but it's always at home, so this is not something I would take out all the time. And I forgot to mention everything that I've talked about. I will link it down below, and if it's a little too older model, I will also link the newer models down below also, so you can go check those out and make sure to find the perfect camera for yourself. So the next camera I have right here is actually a mirrorless camera. Right now I have a mic on top. So what I love about a mirrorless camera and a DSLR is that you can put mics on top because sometimes the mics isn't the best, the best quality. So that is why I would definitely recommend using a microphone, and I will definitely link this down below. I actually did a video on my favorite Amazon tech products, so I'll link it up in the cards and down below. You can go check that out. And I do talk about this fuzzy thing right here, which is a mic. So this camera I definitely use for vlogging. The only downside for this one, so this one is the Canon M5. So a lot of the different mirrorless camera, the camera lens goes up, this one goes down, which is not my favorite. I'm also selling this one, so if you're interested, let me know. When you put a tripod on, you cannot flip the screen down, so that kind of sucks. So the reason why I use the same brand is because for mirrorless cameras, you're going to have to use a separate lens, and that way you probably have to purchase a different set of lens, which kind of sucks sometimes. But I love this Canon one is because they have an adapter where you can just use your current lens. So for example, if I wanted to use the lens from this camera, I can actually use it here because I have an adapter for it. So if I purchased a different brand, then I'll be purchasing more lens, but that also depends on how many cameras you have. For me, you do not need that many cameras. One is basically good enough for you to run, but that's why I chose this camera. If I didn't choose this camera, I'll probably choose a Sony camera. Sony cameras are perfect for vlogging, so I definitely recommend that. But other than that, this is a pretty good camera that I use. You can use it for video and for photos. And the next thing I have here is basically a point and shoot. This one's actually a little bit it's way better than a point and shoot. This is more of a luxury point and shoot camera, I guess. This is the Canon G7x. They have the third one right now, which is something I really want, and I would definitely sell all my cameras just for that, but that'll be after I sell all these. But this is one of my favorite cameras to use for vlogging. The only downside about this camera is that the camera doesn't have a mic jack, so you have to use the microphone that it comes with, and it's not my favorite. So that is definitely why I would switch to the newer one, because now it has a camera jack, and that is something I want. Other than that, I wouldn't use these for photos because this is just a plain point and shoot camera. There's no lens that you can purchase or anything. That is why I would use just this for vlogging and what I'm using now for photos. So that's definitely something I will want to do in the future. But other than that, this is the camera that I love using for vlogging. So when I get one with a mic jack, I'll definitely be using this one more. But other than that, that is pretty much it. This is super quick. You can also use this to just like do your own videos if you're on a budget. Sometimes you just have to work with what you have, and I definitely would recommend this one too. So there is that. And last but not least, obviously, is your phone. This is the perfect camera that you can have when you're like really on a budget and you don't have anything else that you can use. I'll make sure to always use the back-facing camera because it has the best quality. I know you might want to see yourself, but you definitely want to use this for better quality. I also did a video where I kind of explained how to start a YouTube channel with no money, and I definitely talked more about this and how you can film with this. So I'll link that up in the cards and down below. So make sure to go check that out. And yeah, so those are basically the top 4 products that I would use, that you can use, and the different pros and cons about it. If you're affordable, I would definitely just use my phone. And if you have a little bit of money or you love vlogging, I would definitely use the Canon G7x. And if you're very serious and you are a vlogger and you love to do travel vlog videos, then the mirrorless camera and the DSLR is perfect for you. And yeah, that is my conclusion for basically the videos that you can, or the cameras that you can use for your YouTube video. And yeah, so thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to follow me on Life with Holly Lifestyles, and I do a lot of behind the scenes and fun things there, so make sure you check that out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!